Hi, my name's Tim Habel. I've been involved in playing and coaching a range of different sports, but it was really last year that there was a significant change for me when I got the opportunity to be the assistant coach of the women's footy team at my local community footy club. I found that experience incredibly inspiring as I heard women talk about the sense of empowerment they felt through playing in that team, and also the sense of belonging in that team environment that had been quite new to them. And that had such an impact on me that it made me want to talk to more women about what sport meant to them, and also to read as much as I could about the intersection of women and sport. In terms of me personally, sport to me is all about club, and for me, the particular clubs of my particular sports. It's important that when I walk into one of my clubs that I feel welcome, that I feel included and accepted. And it's also really important that when I see new people come into my clubs, that I see that they're welcome and included and respected as well. In terms of inclusion, it's not really something that's come to me, but it's more just a reflection of my underlying values of the importance of social justice and community. And in a sporting context, I think clubs have a fantastic capacity to be able to help people feel like they belong and that they're accepted. In terms of my exposure to society, I feel like, other than in my sporting clubs, I have a very limited view and narrow view of what the world's like. I talk to many people who are like myself. My work environment was not broad, typical of the average. And we're all aware about how social media in many ways just reflects back to us our own values and views. But I feel that in my sporting clubs, it draws from a broader cross-section of community, and that means that I get a much broader idea of what society is really like. Not only is that incredibly valuable and interesting, but it can only be aided by having greater inclusion and greater diversity within our sporting clubs. I don't feel qualified to be able to comment on the issue of people who might feel marginalised in sport. I'd only say that there are clubs out there, there are people out there who are inclusive, who are welcoming, so keep your eye out for them, they are out there. On a final note, I'd just like to say I believe it's the responsibility of men to educate themselves about issues like gender equality and diversity and inclusion. And particularly for men of my age group who don't have the same threat of negative impact on their careers, for them to speak out in these areas. I just think sport is an excellent place for us to be able to do that.